Hello and welcome to another edition of Hawka Talk. We're here on location at Tormore Reserve, where we've got some exciting updates and some exciting announcements regarding our Tormore Reserve facility, with the master plan that's been happening, and also some exciting news about the clubroom upgrades and facilities. So joining me here this morning is Councillor Peter Lockwood, our Senior President Greg Hannon, and our Senior Vice President Wayne Preston. So first of all, there's been some amazing work happening in the last 12 to 18 months in regards to the Tormore master plan. There's been a lot of work done, a lot of upgrades. Perhaps Peter, you could tell us a little bit more about that master plan and some of the work that's been happening.
Okay, we did the master plan about 3 years ago, and every year we put money in the budget to implement a part of it. The idea being over about 5 years we implement the whole master plan. So you've seen we've got some new pathways, and we fixed up the cricket nets. We've got new landscaping behind us, new play area, new barbecue area. We've got lights now, solar powered lights all the way around, courtesy of the federal government. One of the best things about master plans, we don't always have to fund all of it ourselves, so we look for state and federal grants. And there's still more work to come. As you can see around the place, you'll see it appear as time goes by.
So next up we have some exciting news about our Tormore facility upgrade. But first of all, we want to hear from Flash and Wayne as the process that's gone on the last 12 months to get us to this point.
Over 12 months ago, we formed a small facility committee with Mara. We had Bomber having some chats. We got Maddie from the cricket club, who was the president of the cricket club. And we decided to go and visit a few venues to see the latest upgrades and try to develop some concept plans.
Yeah, so from going to Upway to Como, having a bit of a walk through there, we got a good idea of what I suppose a new clubroom looked like. We then went to Heathmont, we got access to their plans, we had a look at some plans for Casey clubrooms, and combining them together, we took the good things out of it, I suppose, and went to a local architect to actually develop the concept plan.
Who used to actually play at the club and drew up our original plans here.
Vickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so from there we got the concept plans done up, and then we started drafting our proposal. Now the proposal is a formal document that we were told that we needed to submit to, I suppose, first of all the Knox Council, then there was the local politicians. So Jackson Taylor was involved,
Alan Touch.
And Alan Touch. From there, we left it with them, and I suppose the next step was to, be a bit of a bug on both of them, and to try to extract some information out of them that how do we actually make this a reality.
I think the key to it was building positive relationships with our councillors, with our local members of parliament, and with our federal members of parliament. And it's been very fortunate for the footy club to have people like Wayne and Mara who do that very, very naturally, and we've made some significant headway in the last couple of months.
We're here today to actually announce that we've got some positive news on the progress of the club rooms, which we're going to chat to Peter Lockwood about, who's been instrumental in bringing this to where we're at right now.
I guess the first thing to say about the council budget process is that we're pretty challenged at the moment. We're in a full-blown crisis, so we're working through it, and hopefully we'll get this through before the end of the year. I put to council a request to get them to price your options. And fantastic that you've done such a good plan. It's really good to see a club so well prepared. The council's come back to us with 3 options: the full-blown 2-storey, 4.8 million, a single story at 3.9, and a cut-down single story at 2.2. Obviously we're going for the max, but this is now going to be part of our budget discussions going forward. I'm not sure, we're probably having those in the next few days, in the next few weeks, and we won't know what the budget's going to look like probably till June, July at this stage. But you're in there, this ground's in there, and we're looking for state and federal funding, and the good part of it is they're looking to spend money to rejuvenate the economy, so fingers crossed we'll be in there with a good result.
So there you have it, some fantastic news regarding our Tormore facility upgrade. It has been a tough few weeks, and no doubt will be a few tough months ahead, but it's fantastic to get that news out to all our members and supporters, and we thank Peter Lockwood and obviously our Boronia Facilities Committee, the ongoing support of the Knox Council for all their hard work in helping this dream come to fruition. Now, Peter's been a familiar face down at the Boronia Hawks for many years now, but Peter, perhaps for those that don't know, can you tell us a little bit more about your role as a councillor and some of the work that you do with the community?
Okay, yeah, well I've been in public life, I guess, for around 16 years, either on council or in state parliament. Love being around my local area. The council laws, I guess, make the high level decisions, the strategic and policy decisions, and are the interface of the community. So we get to know our clubs and our communities and our local coffee shops, if you like, the info links and places like that, to feed back into the council process. That's essentially a major part of our role, I think. So having proposals from clubs to come to us, we would then go through that, encourage good hard work, and put it to council. That's a major part of our role, is that representation.
And I think another really exciting piece of news that we've had recently that you played a key role in advocating for us was a finals agreement to make sure that we have finals here at Tormore for many years to come. Could you tell us a little bit about that news as well?
Yeah, well, in talking to the club a couple of years ago, when Preston was chair, he expressed the view that was year to year here for the finals at Tormore and would like it longer term. So I went into bat for a 5-year agreement with the EFNL, and they were happy to entertain that. I got council to push it, and yes, we got the result at the end of the day. To me, that was the most important outcome. I pushed hard for that, and we got it. So
and we thank you again. The finals is obviously a great time of year here at Tormore. We love working with the EFNL and Troy Swainson and the team to be hosting. So we thank you again for your work there, Peter. And I guess there's no footy on at the moment, so it's a tough time for many in the community. Do you have any messages you want to send out to the local community about what they should be doing and how to keep themselves entertained in a tough time?
Yeah, it's pretty tough to stay entertained, really. Social distancing, obviously, don't congregate in large groups. We'll have our parks, but we don't want a crowd in the park. You see, we're practicing it here. We're doing our double arms length apart, doing yoga, and we encourage everybody else to do the same. Please, social distance. Keep this community safe, because if that disease really takes off, it'll wreak havoc.
Thank you again, Peter. It's fantastic again to have your support in all that we do here at Boronia. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to working with you for many years into the future.
Thank you. Just when the games get going, coming down here again for the games.
Excellent. Well, that about wraps it up here this morning from Tormore Reserve. As we said, some fantastic news regarding our master plan here at Tormore, and also some exciting news about what's to come for our facility upgrades. So everyone stay safe, stay positive, and we'll talk to you soon.